Alright, so today I'm going to use my handy dandy new cheat sheet here and try and do my first electronic diagram, rather a diagram for electronics here, because I have this PCB from my Behringer Europower PMX3000 that I got for like $50 last year, and the situation is, you can't really tell, but these little nuts on the back of the Specon cables came out of the box like this, or connectors here. And the reason is, I think there was a cable plugged into each port during a show, and what ended up happening, it looks like, is the board fell off of whatever surface it was on and landed on the cables, so it caved in the back of the board and wrecked these. So I know for sure that, let's see, what do we got here? My left channel here is intermittent. It gets good strong signal, but it can lose it pretty quick. And then the right channel port is super unreliable. If I jiggle it just right, I can almost explode my speaker, but getting regular sound out of it is problematic. So I'm going to follow my pins here and figure out how this is all put together, and then start testing to see where the problem is at in my signal chain on this little PCB. So I've got a couple parts I need to look up because I've never really done an electronics repair like this before. So I got to figure out what this guy is right here. I guess I can get a little closer to the camera, and what this guy is here. And those both have the part numbers on them, so I'm hoping I can just do a quick little Google search on my phone and get to it. So let's give it a shot. It's plenty warm here in the office, so I guess I better drop my long sleeve shirt and get started here. So I'm going to start on the left channel because that's the one that's 60% okay, and that's going to be these pins here. And I know from taking the board apart that my positives are going to be inside and my negatives are outside. So I'm just going to start from the positive and see where I end up. Just got to get my little cheat sheet here, and then make myself a little space. Oh, so I've got the stream going, and I should try and get logged in real quick. Not sure why I'm not logged in here in the first place, but let's see. Get some email action. And then I just have to remember my password. Oh, and I gotta do two-step verification. That's exciting. So let's get on here, and I just gotta tell it that yes, I would like to confirm. Yes, please. And continue. Oh, cancel. Let's not do that now. Okay. Gotta get the right channel. And I'm just gonna pop a test in here. Cool. Alright, so we got some chat now. So the first thing I want to do is, let's see, is this all the way on here? I guess I want to update my camera here a little. Try and get this whole thing in here. And I tweaked it. That's going to drive me bonkers. Sorry, guys. Yeah, that should be okay. So I've got my positive and my negative. So my positive is coming from amp. So we got our little amp there. Trying to get my aught light into a better position for the YouTube here, but it doesn't want to cooperate. I actually had to drill the hole into the desk, and I think I just kind of did it in the wrong spot. Works great for, oh, what do we have going on there? That's interesting. It works great for painting and such, but I just can't get it centered over my work area. So, I got red, I've got black. Let's see. Alright, yeah. Perfect. So this is my left output. So I've got a big trace going there and a big trace going there. Okay, I think I see what's going on. So what I was trying to figure out, and I haven't really found a lot of information on it, I even have this little cheat sheet here. And my situation is that while I've used Spegon cables in like stage PA setups before, the issue is I didn't know until like a couple days ago that you could actually put a TS into them as well. So I've got my little TS here. Oh, no. Okay, so this is just for my Spegon cable. Interesting. So I'm learning as I go here, of course. So what I need to do is it looks like my right channel is getting power from both inputs. And I believe that's because one of these should optionally provide stereo sound, and then they can both be used independently. And I think this controller here, this little guy, which is not readable on there, but I can get under my aught light here. And this is a 2N634-8 alpha. I think that's the controller that determines how much power, how much signal's coming through, and whether or not that right-hand port with that power coming from both is stereo. Well, it's kind of an assumption. The other thing is I'm not going to be able to jump into the traces under the board to figure out what's going on with my top and bottom connectors here for the left. Oh, no. Okay. So, man, I've got to get under the aught light here and figure out what's going on. Okay, so that's broken. So I've got a power return. Power return. I wonder if the other channel is just on top. Well, let's see what we got. So I've got left is going to left pin. Which pin we got? Okay, so I think I should just start with the traces probably. Okay, so I've got actually 2 pins, and all you electronics guys can make fun. I actually haven't done this before, so I've got pin 1 and pin 2. And those are both from my inbound power, so I'm going to do a little one of these. And then that's going to go to C. This is backwards, I think. So I've got my diagram here, and I think this is backwards from what I'm looking at. Oh, no. Okay, so this is my in. This looks like -2 and -1. So we've got power coming in. And that's going to, let's just go like this, and like this. And then I need one of you that. One like that. One like this. And one like that. Okay. So my first one is going to 2 minus here. And then 2 looks like it's going to 2 plus on my right channel. So I'm going to go, we're just going to call this Speakon left. And then come over here. And if I have to scrap this whole thing, that's okay. Like I said, never done this before, so we're gonna, I guess, one like that, and this should be the same. So 1 plus 2 minus 1 minus 2 plus. So if I understand, this cable has 2 channels. The connector has 2 channels, so these pins up here in the top and on here is going to be 1 channel, and then the 2 on the bottom are going to be channel 2. So let's figure out what else I have going on. This is going to U. Cool. Alright, now let's see. I don't think I really want any of that yet. Alright, so the next step here is to, interesting. My next step here is going to be to figure out what this little controller is. So let's break out the handy dandy phone. Oh, just rickrolled the girlfriend. Yeah. Okay, let's see. So I gotta get in here and I've got, let's see. That looks like 2 November 6348 alpha. Oops. And let's see what happens when I just bring that up. It's a triac. Interesting. I don't know what a triac is. Let's go find out. Okay. Okay, well, great. Full AC control applications, light dimmers, motor controls, heating controls, power supplies. Silicone gate controlled solid state devices are needed. Track type thyristors switch from a blocking to a conducting state for either polarity of applied anode voltage with positive or negative gate triggering. Interesting. Okay, so let's just get a little scratch paper here. And we've got a 2N. Oh, I guess I can probably get that on the camera, right? Let's put it right in the middle here. 2N 6348A. Okay, and then the other little guy. Get rid of this guy here. And get under the OT light here. Where's it at? That is a... looks like 08D39. Okay, that looks like it goes to the fan control. Interesting. Alright, well, let's see. All kinds of North Dakota laws. That's interesting. PM package receives total 2. That's other stuff. 08D39 anti-surge. Okay, cool. Well, let's see who's doing what anyway. Oh, and I have a girlfriend. Better respond to her. Let's see. Ah, yeah. Definitely rickrolled the girlfriend. And while I'm just hanging out here, I guess I can pop up my stream onto the publics. Are we not working at all? Okay, gotta go to the YouTube. And let's see. Oh, interesting. Okay, so I guess I gotta kill the stream and start over.